Welcome to week 3 of your journaling journey. I love it. Journaling for decision making and problem solving. Decision making and problem solving. The quality of your life is the questions you ask. So if you're asking yourself questions that will help you make decisions, and you can flush out your problem solving through journaling, the magic is ahead of you because it's so important to be a good decision maker, to be decisive, to know the clarity that you have from journaling keeps working on your clarity muscle, keeps getting better and better and better. Then you start focusing on your problem solving and you start getting clarity with the problems and the solutions. Not with the problem, but with the solution. We all have problems. The bigger your business, the bigger your problems. So by exercising and activating your muscle of journaling, you're launching magic that's inside of all of us. So we're going to go over a couple things. We're going to say how writing topics with structured thinking and problem solving is effective with journaling. We're going to talk about the power of the pros and cons of lists and decision making. And then finally, we're going to talk about exploring different perspectives through writing. And we have an exercise to activate more of us. Okay, let's get going. So let's talk about how writing helps us structure thinking and problem solving. What journaling is going to be able to do for you. We've talked about the clarity that you get. But when we look at the possibilities of our solutions to our decisions, to our problems, journaling is like we all put lists down. That's just what we've grown up to do. And then all of a sudden, we just get the easy things done first. And we try just to check things off because it gives us a dopamine hit. But are we getting progress? Are we moving closer to those deadlines? Are we clear about our future? And if you're clear about your future, you have activated something inside of you. I think, and there's a lot of people that would agree with this, the journaling is going to help you to accomplish better flushing out of those problem ideas. How am I going to solve the problem? Writing it down and just freelancing. Don't even think of anything besides just writing because the brain starts to activate. What solution? Even to the point, what I have been doing lately is journaling before I go to bed. So if you look at a problem and you write it out, you get some clarity on that. Just keep writing. And then you're sleeping. So your subconscious mind kicks in. And you wake up and all of a sudden you're wondering why you have a clearer vision of the solution to that problem. It's because that subconscious mind had worked on all those limiting beliefs, all those things that go in through your head when you're awake, all those 12,000 thoughts that are going, and most of it's replaying the past. So it's blocking the breakthroughs with that solution, that problem that you put into your brain by journaling it right before bed, by activating that subconscious mind when you're sleeping, enables you to solve more of your problems. The test, I can tell you everything about my experience, but it's just my experience. You have to have it. You have to activate your experience. So when you look at when we talk about this structured thinking, think on paper, think by journaling, think by writing that problem down and then thinking of all the solutions, just free writing, free writing. And if you really want to go to a next level, do it before bed. Activate your subconscious mind. Activate your mind when you're sleeping. It's still working. It works. Get plenty of sleep, because for it to work most effectively, you got to get those toxins. You got to just get that sleep, because energy is number 3 on our high performance coaching. It goes focal points, which is your goal. What's your focus? What are you focusing on? Then your clarity's next. Well, the next one's energy. So if you're not getting proper rest, I am dreaming like I've never dreamt in my life. And I have a feeling, don't know for sure, it's my journaling it's my journaling habit. Because not every night I write and I journal. But those nights that I put those ideas and I'm just flushing them out and I'm getting those thoughts out on paper, it's activating something up there. Something's happening. I don't know, but I'm excited about it, because I'm only, and it can be the same with you. Every day gets better, because when you activate the journaling muscle, that muscle's getting stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. Your outcomes become better. Your clarity increases. Your vision grows. And then you wake up one day and you're just like, the magic is inside of you and anything is possible. Think big. Vision. Think, dream, vision. Get it on paper. You have an idea. Instead of just making a list, transfer that list into journaling in your journal. Write it out, exercise it, get it out of your head. Start in the morning, start off with it. You don't have time, just start with a small chunk. 5 minutes. 5 minutes is the start of your journey. And if 5 minutes is the start of your journey, it could go to 10. Now mine, probably, if I had to look at my journaling time, it's probably well over now 2 hours, 3 hours. No, not 3. Probably closer to 2 than 1, because that's my go-to. I don't scroll social media. I don't watch TV. The exception, I may watch one thing, but I still am journaling. Buzz through the commercials, get the meat of it, only because there's a reason why, but I'm still journaling. I'm still writing. I'm still exercising that muscle of vision, of clarity, of problem solving, decision making. Be quick to make decisions. It comes from journaling. When you're clear about your life, you're more decisive in your thinking. You're more decisive in your decision making. When you're pondering, I'll go to a restaurant and I'll be with somebody and I can tell there's no clarity there, because a simple thing, do you want fries or not? Oh, it's like, it's like 30 seconds. It's just yes or no. It's not a big deal. But if we're not decisive, we haven't got clarity in our life, we haven't exercised that journaling muscle, we stumble over simple decisions. When we do that, we slow down the brain. When we slow down the brain, we have less clarity. So what we're talking about here is the power of the pros and cons of decision journaling. Here's what I think it gets down to. The pros of writing a list are you at least get them on paper. The cons are when you just look at a list, we're driven by dopamine hits. We're always driven by that. That's how the brain works. So that's why drugs, that's why drinking, that's why these other things are dopamine hits. When you scroll social media, it's a dopamine hit. So if you understand that and your dopamine goes to journaling, writing, as opposed to scrolling or watching TV, which is just consuming another person's life, the magic is in you. The magic is creating your life. When you create your life, it's exciting. You have incredible energy because you're creating your life. So a list is okay, but when you're writing, you're fleshing out. You look at that list and say you have 10 items on there. You take one, just one, and you flesh that one idea out. I think it was Tim Ferriss that said he works on one a day, one that he really puts all his energy into. If it's the most important thing in your life and you work on that one thing, oh my gosh, momentum comes. Because that habit alone will help you overcome overwhelm, overcome too busy. You'll jump on that purpose plane. You'll get off the busy bus because the 10 items becomes one. You flesh out that idea by writing it. And so you're so clear on that idea, that thing that you're doing. It becomes your number one. And when you compound that day after day after day after day, the clarity gets so clear, your vision gets bigger, your confidence grows, your energy increases, and everything starts to compound. That's what's possible, but it starts. The journey of 1,000 miles starts with the first step. The first step, like we said in session 1, 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Maybe the second step is, if you have an iPhone, take that journaling app and start recording those experiences. Start speaking in it, because speaking is activating the brain too. But when you're in a car or at a place where you can speak and just recall those experiences and do it in the journaling app on the Apple phone, and there's other apps on the Android, but I'm just speaking because I have one. So I know. And when it came out, not too long ago, I discovered it from a friend of mine when I realized that he showed it to me and he showed me how it worked. And I've done it every day since then. So I'm about 147 days or something ridiculous, 134,000 words on it. I take it seriously. I work on habits, and that's a habit now. It got to from really discovering the power of it. Now I have even more clarity because I don't forget things, because I'm not putting a lot of things up here. This is for thinking. Thinking is journaling. When you're journaling, you're fleshing out your thoughts. So look at your to-do list and look at a journaling aspect of one activity, the most important thing you want to do this day. Flush it out through writing. Flush it out through journaling. Get clear on that one thing, so when distractions come up, you're more decisive and can say, no, thanks, but appreciate you asking. And coming from a people pleaser, it was always a yes, yes, yes. And if you say yes to everything, well, you're saying no to your dreams, because it's about you creating your life, not consuming other people's lives. So exploring different perspectives through writing. So on this, I want you to think of it this way. Is there a perspective that I'm not thinking about. So if you're writing it out, is there something, and you can use AI with this to say, is there something I'm missing or a way to stimulate that thought process, but still write, still get it out of your head, but you can use tools to help activate it, like Growth Day. Growth Day is a tool. And let me see here. So when you look at here, journaling and scoring yourself is the three things that I have gotten from Growth Day. First, the 5 to Thrive. That is Brendan Bouchard coaching me. If he charges $1 million, which he does, and I get him every day, I'm getting $1 million of coaching every day. Do you don't think that's going to have an impact on your life? It will, because there's 2 related questions that he asks you that are in the app and the community. Then there's a related video that goes with the topic of that day. And he's giving you frameworks to help you think, There's journaling prompts: morning, general, evening, weekly, monthly, all on Growth Day. And the cool thing about it gives you 7 days to try it out. 7 days. Doesn't cost you anything for 7 days to experience it. A week of the highest paid, most valuable coach in the world has got you in your framework, your mindset, your thoughts for a week, 7 days. 7 days. Try it. Go to petekane.me/growth day. It's an affiliate. And then if you sign up through that link, send me a support ticket at petekane.me and we'll send you our free course, Mindset, Goals, and Habits. Or you can pick, we'll send you that. Okay? So, our homework: choose a current challenge or decision you're facing. Write about it from 3 perspectives. It's always good to challenge your perspectives, challenge your belief system. 3 different perspectives. What challenge is going on in your life that you can get 3 perspectives? The power of 3 will change your life. We do 5-minute talks, 3 points. Our virtual summits, 5 minutes, 3 points. Our live events, 5 minutes, 3 points. You're thinking 3 perspectives of a challenge that you're facing that you can write about. Okay, so that completes session 3. Congratulations. The journey that you're on will change your life. You implement journaling into your life, because I've experienced it. I'll never not journal. You'll probably see hundreds of journals in my life as it unfolds, because it has been so valuable. I want to thank you for being part of session 3. And session 4, let me see, what do we have coming up here? Hold on here, Nelly. Let me give you session 4 so you can look forward to it. Journaling for vision and goal clarity. That's our session 4. So, activate your homework, implement change in your life through journaling, and your world will never be the same. Thank you so much. Be bold. Make